What's going on? It's Justeeni here, and today we're continuing the Empress Until I Lose series. I do need to finish this up before the new update finally drops, and I'll go ahead and cut to when I find a match. Alright, we got ourselves a match against like an 1800 elo player, and we've got a very mountainous spawn. It looks like they might be either Illyrian or also Empress. We'll move this warrior here and pass the turn. Alright, appears to also be Empress. Find a village, make a warrior, pass a turn. Alright, get our village. There's so many mountains, I have to get climbing. I don't really have a say in the matter. It's just I get climbing or I lose the game. But I do have a level 3 forge spot, so there is that to make up for things. And I'll pass the turn. Alright, I'll move along both of these. Again, definitely looks like Empress. Could be a different turn 0 like Barter, but with such a high elo player, I feel like it's also going to be Empress. I'm going to pass the turn. Alright, so let's explore here. No ruins, no villages either. I'll move right up here. Find a ruin and a village there. Make another warrior. And then pass the turn. Alright, let's move up here. So there's a level 2 forge spot or level 3 if I border growth. I mean, I have to border growth anyway for the forge spot to even be level 2. So let's move these along. Then we'll go ahead and get mining, pre-cap. Then get this explorer. And it's barter. Quite surprising, actually. Now, I'm going to go for the lighthouse, because then I can level up my capital with mining. And then I could make even more warriors. But I think I'd rather actually get both of these. I guess I could do that anyway. But then I want even more stars in addition to that next turn, so I'll pass. Alright, so there's a ruin, unsurprisingly. I can upgrade. Step on this. Go up here. And then, yeah, there's no villages here at all due to how village spawning works, so I'm going to look for a ruin. And I don't find any. I'm going to upgrade this. And then next turn I get a giant off of Smithery. I could also get another warrior here. And hold on, does the math work out? Because I've got, no, I have 18 stars, so I need to save everything. So I'll just pass the turn here. Okay, so they've got writing already. There's a low chance I can get this village. There could be a village here. And I might be able to pick it up as well. Yeah, there is a village. Go here. Then Smithery. Get down that turn 7 giant. Oh, whoops, I should have put the forge there first. That was a mess up with the turn order there. Now, how does this work? So if I get the monument, I have enough for border growth, so I do want the monument. Going on my farm I think is fine. I can workshop and then pass a turn. Okay, and surely enough they do step on the village. Resource ruin, that is amazing here. Let's get this forge before I forget. Then upgrade, resources, upgrade, border growth, really awesome border growth. Get a warrior, forge, giant, then another border growth. This is turn 8. Smithery's a pretty good tech, not gonna lie. I'll just back up both of these. So I'm still contesting the village. Get a warrior, and then pass. Alright. Oh my goodness, this is just insane. That's just ridiculous. So Rhodes is 20. I want to see what other upgrades I can do first, because I definitely want to do this. Like, without a doubt. And then I'll just move this over here. And then I can get Hunting Forestry to get another giant, which might be a little overkill. However, I also get a giant here with Forestry anyway, so yeah, I might settle with that. Again, this is 20. So I could just do this. Harvest this animal in case I need it. It is my capital, so I could connect roads later. Then they can't really siege me, but I'll just keep the warrior. I could move it. Can they reach this warrior at all if I were to move it? I'll just keep it where it is, and then pass a turn. Alright, so they have Smithery as well. I mean, a reminder that Smithery is actually getting significantly buffed in the beta, for those that are a little out of the loop. So let's get a sword, then upgrade, and I can also get ready to get math to just further cause chaos. I have a nice level 3 forge spot here as well, if I can keep that village, and I'll pass the turn. Alright, so unfortunately the sword doesn't push the way that I want it, and if I like put the giant in the way, I believe it still doesn't push the way I want, because it's actually no, it would. I don't know if I want to move my giant backwards though. And I really do want this village because they have Smithery, so they'll be able to pop a giant if I don't do anything about it. So let's road this in. Move this here. Then may as well also road here. Move this up. Then move this here. And then I might as well chop this, road this up, and then I'll move this back and pass. Alright, so yeah, they do block. It's a little bit annoying, but I can deal with it. And get the sword to 1 out of 3. They do have to acknowledge that. We'll move this giant right here. And then I don't need any tech pre-capture, so I won't get any tech pre-capture. And I'm just gonna prepare the most disgusting forge value ever. This tribe has a normal mountain spawn rate. This is not the beta version. This is definitely above average luck, but also what on earth? is going on. Like, this is actually just nuts. So, yeah. Let's move this here. Step on the city. They can root in to attempt a siege. I'm tempted to train a sword. I don't know if it's actually necessary. I'll train a warrior. Do some stuff. Pass. Alright, so let's just play through this quickly, siege with this giant so I can heal with the other giant that's in my territory. I'm going to get some connections ready. It's taking a little bit of time. Alright, so that gets Grand Bazaar. Gets a giant. Let's just pop another Explorer. Gonna do the quick time save animation just because I'm that low on time. Upgrade this again. Let's move this here. Swords are really, really nice to make into veterans. Get that. Capture. Just slap the Grand Bazaar here. Explore again. Getting 2 explorers without running out of time feels nice. Let's just chop. It's chop, chop, warrior, pass. Alright, sword is 2 out of 3, I'm gonna kill with that. Can I? I can. Veteran. Probably shouldn't have moved the giant, should have kept that around. Keep this here. As long as I back up my units, there's no Justeeni. They resign. Holy smokes. Ram Dingler reference. Forge's OP? Question mark, question mark, question mark? In a more real sense, Forges are unironically insanely strong if you do have the mines. They're just inconsistent like that, but maybe the beta addresses that question mark. It makes them more consistent, but it doesn't make them less powerful when they are consistent. This video isn't supposed to be about the beta though. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and sub, and have a good one.